This is a very big achievement. I congratulate Honorable Chief Minister of the state government for this, sir. So the state clocked higher growth in GSDP compared to the all India GDP in this 5 years, sir. The state incurred total capital expenditure of rupees 1,03,551 crores in the last 5 years. The state also spent 65,616 crores on the capital expenditure from extra budgetary sources as funds raised for financial institutions. The total outlay incurred on developmental work amount to rupees 1,69,167 crores. Sir. Sir, Honorable Speaker, sir, the Telangana state managed to register 21.5% average revenue growth in the last 5 years and stood first among all the states in the country. Fast growth has been witnessed across all sectors, agriculture, industrial sector and service sector as well. According to CAG, the state has spent rupees 5,37,373 crores on welfare and developmental activity in the last 5 years. Out of this, the centre's contribution for implementing the schemes was only 31,802 crore, a mere 6% of the total outlay, sir. Just 6%, sir. These are the points which needs to be noted. And the people outside are screaming and shouting and criticizing the government and want to come to power in state of Telangana. They should know that what their government, what their party has given to the state, what force do they have to come to the people and ask them to be with them and support them? They have failed in giving the rightful share of the state of Telangana. And they want the power for the state of Telangana, sir. Sir, I would again want to say that, sir. Stepmotherly attitude by NDA government. The State Reorganization Act stipulates that Central should provide grants for the development of backward areas in the state. But in the last 5 years, the state has not received any grants in this regard, sir. This shows the stepmotherly attitude of the NDA government towards Telangana state, sir. Sir, it may be recalled that the Chief Minister had met the Honorable Prime Minister, Union Finance Minister and other Union Ministers up 10 times in last 5 years demanding a fair share of state in central transfer, including central sponsor scheme. But the response has been negative so far, sir. The Telangana government has been making pleas for declaring Kaleshwaram project as a national project on the lines of Polavaram project in Andhra Pradesh, sir. But the government of India never did that. And I would also like to come on record and say that people might think I am using a very harsh word. आज मीडिया को अपने कब्जे में रखे हैं और बताना नहीं चाहते कि कालेश्वरम एक बहुत बड़ा तारीखी काम है, कारनामा है रियासत के लिए। क्यों इसकी पब्लिसिटी नहीं करते? क्यों मीडिया में, मीडिया चैनल्स टीवी पे क्यों नहीं बताते? अरे ये नेशन बिल्डिंग में एक बहुत बड़ा, मैं कहूंगा, एक योगदान है जो रियासत तेलंगाना ने दिया है हिंदुस्तान को। लेकिन उसके बाद भी हिंदुस्तान के मीडिया में इसको जगह नहीं दी जाती। मैं मुबारकबाद देता हूं चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब को, मुबारकबाद देता हूं मैं टीआरएस गवर्नमेंट को, और हम फख्र करते हैं कि तेलंगाना में इतना गैर मामूली, इतना बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट, कालेश्वरम प्रोजेक्ट को तकरीबन 90% मुकम्मल हुआ है। और हमको यकीन है कि न सिर्फ कालेश्वरम बल्कि दूसरे इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट्स भी कंप्लीट होंगे और इसका सारा सेहरा चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब को जाएगा। द स्टेट हैज बीन सीकिंग स्पेशल असिस्टेंस फॉर मिशन भागीरथ, मिशन काकतिया, beside additional central assistance for other schemes and projects from the union government. However, the NDA government has been turning a deaf ear to the state repeated request. मिशन भागीरथ के लिए हमने मदऊ किया था रियासत की जानिब से वजीर आजम को, वो आए, तारीफ करे, लेकिन अफसोस एक पैसा भी नहीं दिए उसमें, एक पैसा नहीं देते। हमको जबानी जमा खर्च नहीं चाहिए, हमको अमली काम चाहिए। पैसा दीजिए, लेकिन पैसा नहीं दिया गया। The track record of the last 5 years shows that the NDA government has least concern for Telangana. The Prime Minister himself inaugurated the Mission Bhagiratha work and asked all the states to emulate it. But the union government has not sanctioned a single rupee despite Niti Aayog. Despite Niti Aayog recommending assistance of rupees 19,000 crore, same in the case of Mission Bhagiratha and Kaleshwaram project. These three projects are the flagship programs of TRS government, and the state is garnering its own resources to complete this project ahead of schedule, sir. Honorable Speaker, sir, state's plea to 15th Finance Commission. In February this year, Chief Minister Saab has pleaded with the 15th Finance Commission to recommend special assistance for these missions and the mega irrigation projects. The lift irrigation projects are maintenance intensive, and maintenance cost of these projects during the award period of 15 Finance Commission is estimated at rupees 40,169 crore. The state has requested the commission to support the state by recommending this amount as a maintenance grant. Similarly, for Mission Bhagirath, which provides pipe water to every household in the state, the maintenance cost is estimated at rupees 12,722 crores for the 5 years period 2020 to 2025. The state has requested the commission to provide this amount as a grant. The state has taken decisive steps to strengthen the local bodies. The number of Gram Panchayat has increased to 12,751. Similarly, the number of urban local bodies have also increased to 155. The state had requested the commission to significantly increase grant to rural as well urban local bodies. In this budget speech, CM Saab has given an exhaustive account of progress achieved in the state in a short span of 5 years. The state has implemented innovative schemes and welfare programs even while ensuring balanced development of all sectors. So farming sectors on firm footing, I would say. During the last 5 years, the state has strides on farming front. Agriculture and allied sectors clocked a growth of 8.1%, and this became possible due to timely supply of farm inputs and farm loans, 24 hours power supply, implementation of Mission Kakatiya, farm loan waiver, cash incentive for Raitu Bandhu, Raitu Bima scheme, and procurement of paddy and other farm commodities at higher minimum support price, etc. Distributing of sheep and cattle and other inputs also help revival of hereditary, professional and trade, sir. Sir, Honorable Speaker, sir, it is also significant that the state managed to achieve 5.8% growth rate in industrial sector and almost increase the IT export to rupees 1.10 lakh crore from a power deficit state 5 years ago. Telangana has become power surplus, and state government has provided financial assistance of rupees 42,632 crores to power utilities such as Genco, Transco, Discom, and ensuring quality and uninterrupted power supply for 24 hours to farmers and industrial, commercial, domestic consumers. Telangana today stand first among states in the country in per capita power consumption. I once again congratulate the government for this, sir. On the education front, residential schools network expanded with opening of new schools for minorities. Backward classes, SC, STs, residential junior and degree colleges have also been opened. Apart from fee reimbursement, overseas scholarships have been introduced to minority, SC, STs, BCs and EBCs. Sir. The state is implementing rupees 1,336 crores per annum on Aarogya scheme, benefiting 85.34 lakh families in the state, sir. Aarogya scheme is far more beneficial than Ayushman Bharat scheme, sir. And Aarogya scheme is helping the poor, sir. I know there are some dues, but the government in regular intervals is paying those dues. And I request the Honorable Chief Minister Saab to kindly see that the dues are being paid. Welfare gets a boost, lack of beneficiaries covered under flagship welfare schemes of Asra pension, KCR kit, Aarogya Latmi, Shadi Mubarak, Kalyana Latmi, subsidized rice of 6 kg per person is provided to all families holding food security cards, sir. So we, on behalf of MIM party, congratulate KCR Saab for doubling the amount payable to the beneficiaries under Asra pension and extending the scheme to BD workers, single woman, weaver, toddy tappers, and other patient and persons suffering from AIDS, for disabled and old age artisan also, sir. The amount has been doubled. We compliment the government for reducing the eligibility age for old age pension from 65 years to 57 years. Asra pension scheme got allocated of rupees 9,040 crores in the budget, sir. At the same time, जब मैं ये बात कह रहा हूं, तो हो सकता है कि मेरे बाद लोग इस बात पर एतराज करें, हुकूमत पर तनकीद करें, लेकिन इस चीज को जानना और मानना जरूरी है कि इकोनॉमिक स्लो डाउन ने एक बैकफुट पर लाके खड़ा किया है गवर्नमेंट को। लेकिन उसका मतलब यह नहीं है कि हुकूमत अपने वादों से मुनहरिफ हो जाएगी या वादों से पलट जाएगी। मुझे यकीन है कि रियासती हुकूमत व चीफ मिनिस्टर चंद्रशेखर राव साहब ने जो जो भी वादे किए हैं उन वादों को बराबर पूरा करेंगे और अवाम को इस बात का यकीन है कि यह शख्स अपने वादों को पूरा करेगा। और डेमोक्रेसी में अवाम का फैसला आखिरी फैसला होता है। इस बात से कोई इनकार नहीं कर सकता कि हालिया असेंबली इंतखाबात में अवाम ने अपने भरपूर एतमाद का इजहार किया और दोबारा टीआरएस पार्टी को इख्तिदार सौंपा। और यह अवाम का भरोसा है। वक्त थोड़ा सा नाजुक है, हालात थोड़े से खराब हैं, लेकिन यकीन है कि हम इन हालात को भी काबू पा लेंगे और इन हालात से भी निकलेंगे और तरक्की की तरफ तेजी के साथ बढ़ते हुए अपने पूरे वादों को पूरा करेंगे। सर, फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस अंडर राइतु बंधु स्कीम हैज आल्सो बीन रेज्ड टू ₹10,000 पर एकड़। हां, यह जरूर है कि कुछ पैसा बाकी है, देना है, देंगे जरूर। मुझे यकीन है कि यह पैसा भी दिया जाएगा, किसानों को भी दिया जाएगा और मुझे यकीन है कि आने वाले कल में जो जो भी वादे किए गए उन वादों को पूरा किया जाएगा। While coping up with the resources crunch forced on the state by the economic slowdown in the country, the CM Sahab has raised allocation for some schemes and flagship programs and reduced the allocation for various department non-essential activities. This is understandable since the state government is also facing the prospect of stagnation in the state-owned tax and non-tax revenues. In the current year, GST collections are slowing a slight decline in the last 5 years. Commercial taxes record average growth of 13.6%, but this has come down to only 6.6% in the first 4 months of the current year, sir. Similarly, state excise revenue growth has fallen to 2.6%. Stamps and registration revenue growth has declined from 19.8% to 17.5%. Motor vehicle revenue growth has slumped from 19% to -2%. The non-tax revenue growth has declined steeply from 14.9% to -14.2%. The trend is certainly discouraging. But who's responsible for this? The policies of Government of India are responsible for this. They are responsible for this. They are responsible for the slowdown, their wrong decisions, their demonetization, their GST. This is responsible for this. We cannot blame the state government. And at the same time, sir, the union government has also reduced the quantum of fund transfer to the state, and it has cut Telangana shares in devolution by 4.2%, causing severe loss to the state. This needs to be remembered by the people criticizing the government, sir. Still, the situation is slightly better in Telangana compared to so-called progressive states such as Punjab, Haryana and Karnataka. The state is raising extra budgetary funds for the construction of major irrigation projects like Kaleshwaram, Palamuru, Rangareddy, etc. by curtailing the budgetary support, sir. So administrative reforms get going. The state has embarked on administrative reform by creating 23 new districts, 22 new revenue divisions, 125 new mandals, 75 new municipalities, 7 new municipal corporations, and 4,061 new Gram Panchayat. New Panchayat Raj and municipal acts have been enacted, and Revenue Act is being drafted to address the problem faced by people and farmers to ensure corruption-free administration, sir. And I'm sure in the coming municipal elections, once again, the people of state of Telangana will reimpose their faith and trust in the TRS government and the Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao Sahab. And also in MIM, I would say, MIM have always stood with the government, and we stood with the government for the people of the state. And we believe in playing a healthy role. Whatever is good, benefiting for the people of the state, and right decisions, we are here to support. And at the same time, what we feel is wrong, we are here to even criticize also. हमारे तनकीद को तनकीद की नजर से ना देखें, हमारे तनकीद को तामीर की नजर से देखें। तनकीद बराए तामीर मतलब ये कि our criticism is for development. Our criticism is not just for the sake of criticizing the government. This is how we have been working, and we will be working in the near future also, sir. Sir, at the same time, sir, in the fitness of things that the state has introduced a new zonal system, sir. New zonal system to increase job opportunities for the locals. a new legislation has been enacted and marking 95% of local cadre jobs to the locals. Recruitment will be made in state-based on the new zonal system henceforth. I urge the government to ensure that all the vacancies in various government departments and organizations in the state are filled up in time-bound manner, sir. Tight rope walking. All in all, the Telangana government is doing tight rope walking on the fiscal front in view of the severe economic slowdown gripping the country. New works are proposed to be taken up only after the pending bills are cleared. Already 6 months of the current financial year are over, and whatever measures that the government has proposed would now be implemented in the remaining 6 months of the financial year. This is thus no option for the spending department but to tighten their belts and enforce austerity measures, sir. So Chief Minister Saab indicated the government would raise additional funds through sale of government land in phased manner. The government has decided to transfer these funds to Special Development Fund and utilize these funds to meet any contingency arising in any department for meeting the needs of the people. The budget target for raising revenues to the sale of land has been fixed at rupees 10,000 crores, and the allocation of 7,400 crores is made for Special Development Fund for welfare of development activities from these projects, sir. But at the same time, sir, I would like to caution the government and give them the details of the revenues from the sale of land for the last 5 years, sir. In 2014 and 15, the budget estimate was 6,500 and the actuals were just 10 crores, sir. 2015 and 16, budget estimate was 13,500, but the actuals were 583 crores, sir. 2016 and 17, the budget estimate was 10,900 crores, but the actuals were 1,810 crores. 2017 and 18, the actuals have been 686, sir. So 2018 and 19, 3,000 crore was the budget estimate and the actuals were 500 crores. Total budget estimate for all these years has been 33,900, but the actuals have only been 3,589 crores, sir. And in the year 2019 and 20, the budget estimate says 10,000. I hope that the government achieves not 10,000 but more than 10,000, sir. Sir, soaring public debt due to centre's attitude, sir, an issue serious concern regarding state finances is the soaring debt burden of state. In the last 5 years, the state debt burden has almost trebled from rupees 61,711 crore in June 2014 to rupees 1,79,796 crores as per revised estimate of rupees for the year 2018 and 19. As a percentage of GDP, the public debt has gone up from 16.06% in 2014 and 15 to 20.77% in 2018 and 19, as per the revised estimates. The public debt at the end of current financial year, that is 31st of March 2020, is budgeted to raise to rupees 2,03,730 crores or 21.39% of the GDP, sir. It will also, sir, for the soaring debt burden, sir, the state had landed in this alarming situation mainly because of the shortfall in central funds transfer, which is forcing the state to resort to heavy borrowing by way of open market borrowing. The NDA government cannot escape its share of blame because it has been tight-fisted in helping out the Telangana state in the last 5 years, sir. So the interest burden of public debt has risen steadily. The outgo on interest payment and debt repayment more than doubled from rupees 5,227 crores in 2014 and 15 to rupees 10,836 crores in 2017 and 18. This would increase further to rupees 11,698 crores in 2018 and 19 and rupees 14,575 crores in 2019 and 20, sir. So rise in government guarantees, sir. Sir, another issue of concern is the alarming rise in government guarantees. It's a very alarming. So the outstanding government guarantees rose from rupees 16,787 crores as on 1/1/2015 to rupees 77,315 crores on 1/3/2019. The outstanding government guarantees are estimated to jump to rupees 1 lakh crore by the end of current financial year, sir. Hence, the public debt and the outstanding government guarantees together would cross rupees 3 lakh crore mark, 3 lakh crore mark by 31st March 2020, sir. For which I am concerned, for which I am worried. But at the same time, I hope that we come out of this situation as well in the coming years. In the absence of budgetary support from union government, for Mission Bhagirath, Mission Kakatiya, Kaleshwaram, other irrigation projects, the Telangana government has formed state-owned corporations to raise loans from the banks and other financial institutions for meeting the capital expenditure requirement. For these loans, the state government stand guarantee and liability would fall on the government in case of default in repayment of loan or payment of the interest by the state-owned corporation. This is also another challenge which we have to face it bravely and successfully, I would say, sir. The expenditure on the salaries and wages of state government employees also doubled in last 5 years. From 10,639 crores in 2014 and 15 to rupees 23,351 crore in 2018 and 19. मैं ये बताना चाहता हूं ऑनरेबल स्पीकर साहब आपके जरिए उन लोगों पर जो लोग तनकीद करते हैं रियासती हुकूमत पर कि सैलरीज 2014 में और 15 में कितनी थी 10,639 और आज 2018-19 में सैलरीज कितनी है 23,351 23,351। उसका मतलब यह है कि तनख्वाहें बढ़ी हैं, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो या वैकेंसीज को फिल करने का काम हुआ है, डबल हो गई है सैलरीज। और भी वैकेंसीज हैं जरूर, मैं मानता हूं वैकेंसीज हैं। जब हम देखते हैं पूरे महकमों में तो कम से कम 1 लाख वैकेंसियां आज हैं और उनको पुर करना है। यूनिवर्सिटीज में, स्कूल्स में, कई जगह पर है। सेक्रेटेरिएट में ग्रुप 1, ग्रुप 2, ग्रुप 3 क्लरिकल पोस्ट, आई हैव द डिटेल्स ऑफ एवरीथिंग सर। सेक्रेटेरिएट पोस्ट में जो वैकेंसीज है 600, ग्रुप 1 1200, ग्रुप 2 3000, ग्रुप 3 8000, क्लरिकल पोस्ट 3500 एज पर न्यू डिस्ट्रिक्ट कैडर पोस्ट 40,000 पोस्ट, टीचर्स पोस्ट 25,000, डिग्री कॉलेज लेक्चरर पोस्ट 2,000, इंटरमीडिएट कॉलेज लेक्चरर पोस्ट 4,500, एडिड स्कूल 4,500 vacancies, universities 1,800. The total vacant post in the government is 94,100. Yes, this has to be filled, and I'm sure it will be filled. But we cannot just go ahead and filling these, seeing the economic slowdown and seeing the financial condition of the state. The people need to understand and realize that. हुकूमत की नीयत खराब नहीं है, नीयत है वैकेंसीज को भी फिल करने की। हालात मजबूर कर रहे हैं, हालात जैसे बेहतर हो जाएंगे, अच्छे हो जाएंगे, मुझे यकीन है कि सारे वैकेंसीज को फिल किया जाएगा और वो उम्मीद, वो उमंग, वो आस, वो ख्वाब लेकर जो तेलंगाना को हासिल किया गया है, उन ख्वाबों को शर्मिंदा नहीं करेंगे, बल्कि हकीकत में तब्दील करते हुए उनको तेलंगाना के लिए कुर्बानी देने वालों को उनका हक जरूर मिलेगा इस हुकूमत के जरिए। सर, एट द सेम टाइम सर, I would like to request the government. So the PRC was supposed to submit its report within 3 months. However, sir, I need some time, sir, please, sir. So, however, after 16 months, the PRC is yet to submit its report, and the state government has been silent on announcing the interim relief for the employees, pending the submission and approval of report of the first Telangana state PRC. The employees are seeking at least 20% interim relief before PRC report is implemented. This may require as per my study and calculation and my research, this may require additional outlay of 6,000 crores for the implementation of PRC report, would need much higher